All right, time to dive deep into AI-powered CRM. I know you're interested in this. And you're right to be. This isn't just a fad. This stuff is seriously powerful. We're taking a look at B2B Rocket, and we've got a really cool blog post here all about adding AI agents right into your CRM.
And that's smart, because a lot of folks, they see like a B2B rocket. They're all about AI for sales and marketing, especially if you're B2B. But this blog post, that gets into the why you'd even bother.
So let's talk about the why. AI, it's buzzy, but what's the real benefit, especially for someone like you wanting to get ahead?
It's gone way past just automating stuff. Think about systems that think strategically. I know it sounds kind of wild, but stick with me.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Your CRM, right. Not just a filing cabinet for customer info. It's actively helping you understand those customers better than ever. Like, what do they need before they even know? What opportunities are hiding in plain sight? Maybe even predict problems before they even pop up.
Whoa, hold on. You're saying we can predict the future now?
In a way, yeah. Think of it like this. You've got tons of customer data, right?
Oh yeah, mountains of the stuff.
A human can only handle so much, but AI, it can go through all of it. Find those hidden connections, see patterns we'd totally miss, patterns that might reveal a whole new group of customers who'd love a specific product you offer.
Okay, now that is powerful.
Yeah.
You're not wasting time, money, effort on people who'll never be interested.
Exactly. Laser-focused marketing. Higher ROI. But it's not just finding new people. It's making the ones you have even happier. What if the AI looked at everything? Purchases, support tickets, even their social media.
You're saying it creates a custom experience just for them.
Exactly. No more generic marketing blasts. It's all about them building that loyalty.
That's huge. Everyone wants to feel special.
And that's how you stand out. It's the difference between just getting by and absolutely crushing it.
This is blowing my mind, and I feel like we're just scratching the surface. The blog post mentioned predictive analytics, and that sounds pretty futuristic.
It sounds crazy, but it's becoming very real very quickly. Think about it like this. Imagine knowing a product was going to be huge GE before it even happened. You could get ahead of the curve, adjust your stock, time your marketing perfectly.
So instead of reacting to the market, you're actually ahead of it.
You got it. No more checkers. We're playing chess, thinking several moves ahead. That's AI-powered CRM.
Okay, we've established that this AI stuff is powerful, but let's get down to brass tacks. How do you actually implement AI into your CRM system?
The million-dollar question. It's one thing to talk about it, but actually doing it, that's where it gets real.
Yeah, I bet there's some pitfalls there.
Yeah.
It can't be as easy as downloading an app, right?
If only. This is more like brain surgery than a quick fix, you know? It takes a strategy. Actually, that blog post you shared, they nailed it. You got to start with the right AI agent. Not just any agent, but the one that fits your needs.
Okay, so due diligence is key here.
Yeah.
What are some of the big things businesses need to be thinking about when they're making that decision?
Compatibility is huge. Don't get stuck with an AI agent that doesn't play nice with your CRM. Imagine building a house, right? You wouldn't buy a door that's the wrong size for the frame.
Makes sense. You want that smooth integration. So besides compatibility, what else?
Features. But, and this is important, don't go crazy with the bells and whistles. Really think about your goals. What are you trying to solve? The blog post gave a great example. Say you're drowning in customer support emails and tickets and stuff. An AI that can understand language, NLP, and can chat with customers, that'd be huge GE for you. Automates those responses, frees up your team for the tougher cases.
So it's all about choosing the right tool for the job, not just what's shiny and new.
100%. But even with the perfect AI agent picked out, integration can be a beast. Take your time, don't rush it.
Okay, so walk me through it. What are the steps to make this integration smooth?
That blog post has got a whole step-by-step. It's great. But if I had to sum it up in one word, planning. Before you plug anything in, you got to know your goals. What do you want this AI to do for you? How will you measure success?
So basically define what winning looks like.
Exactly. And don't forget to get everyone on the same page right from the start. The IT folks, your CRM people, everyone.
It's like they say, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Love it. Okay, so you've got a plan, right? Now it's time for configuration and testing. You're setting up the AI, tailoring it to how you work, how your CRM is set up.
Like fine-tuning a race car engine.
Yeah.
Every part has to be perfect.
Great analogy. And speaking of performance, testing is non-negotiable. You're working out any bugs, making sure the data's flowing right, and that the AI is playing nice with your other tools.
Dress rehearsal before the big show. Got to make sure opening night goes off without a hitch.
Exactly. But even with the smoothest integration, there's something people often forget. Training.
Oh, training. You can have the coolest tech in the world, but if your team doesn't know how to use it, what's the point?
You got it. That blog post really hit on this.
Uh,
You got to bring your team along. Make sure they get it, not just how to use see the AI, but WHY. It's so awesome for them.
People are afraid of change, right? Especially the
Right.
technology. They think robots are taking their jobs.
For sure. So how do you fight that? Communication. Be open, be honest, be supportive. Loop your team in early, tell them what's changing, and give them the training they need.
Make them feel like they're in the driver's seat, not that the robots are driving.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, AI isn't about replacing anyone. It's about making them even better at what they do.
So we've planned, configured, tested, trained. We're good to go. Yeah. Nothing else to worry about.
Hold your horses. We've built the car, but someone's got to drive this thing. And make sure it keeps running, right?
So it's not just set it and forget it, huh?
Not even close. Think of it like, I don't know, gardening. You plant the seeds, but you got to water them, make sure they're getting enough sun. It's ongoing.
Okay, so what's the gardening process look like when we're talking AI and CRM?
Well, the blog post breaks it down into deployment and monitoring, which makes sense. Deployment, that's where you're actually putting the AI to work, getting it into your daily routine, making sure everyone can access it, and that it's connected to everything else. No silos.
Right, we want everything streamlined, working together.
Exactly. But the really cool part, that's monitoring. This is where you're paying attention. How is the AI doing? Is it responding quickly enough? Are customers happy with it? Is it giving you accurate information?
So it's like a report card for your AI. You see what's working, what needs a little help.
You got it. And
Yeah.
that data, it's gold. You use it to make the AI even better, tweak it, optimize it, maybe even teach it some new tricks as you go.
It's a never-ending cycle of improvement. The AI learns, you learn, everyone wins.
Now you're getting it. But let's be real, there are always going to be bumps in the road. Doesn't matter how carefully you plan.
I can imagine. What are some of the biggest challenges people should be ready for?
They mentioned this in the blog post too, and it's a big one. Data quality.
Ah, right, the old garbage in, garbage out problem.
Exactly. You can have the smartest AI in the world, but if you're feeding it bad data, it's not going to give you good answers. It's like, trying to bake a cake with rotten eggs. Not going to turn out so great.
So how do we make sure our AI is eating healthy? Data hygiene.
Data audit. Time for some spring cleaning. You got to find and fix the errors, fill in the missing pieces, and then set up a system to keep it clean, keep it updated.
Not the most exciting part, but definitely important. What else?
People. It's human nature to resist change, even when it's good change. We talked about this a little earlier, but it's worth saying again. Even if everyone loves the idea of AI, actually changing how they work, learning new systems, that can be scary.
I get it. Change is always a little uncomfortable.
Right. And the way to deal with that is to talk to people. Be honest, be open. Involve your team early on. Let them know what's coming and give them the support they need. Training, resources, all that good stuff.
It's like, hey, we're all in this together. We'll figure it out as a team.
Exactly. Because here's the thing. AI isn't about replacing humans. It's about giving them superpowers. It's taking the boring stuff off their plate so they can focus on the good stuff. The creative thinking, the problem solving, the human connection.
I love that. So to wrap this all up, it sounds like AI-powered CRM is a game changer, but it's not magic. It takes work, it takes planning, and it takes a willingness to learn and adapt as you go.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's about working with the technology, not just expecting it to do everything for you.
This has been fascinating. Hopefully our listeners are feeling fired up and ready to dive into the world of AI and CRM.
To the future.
To the future, and to always diving deeper. We'll see you next time.